Hello everyone, we have Elikor here, and this is the last weekend of the beta weekend for ESO, and I'm playing an Imperial Templar for the Ebonheart Pact, and I'm probably about halfway through the, first real section of the game after you get past the starter islands. / non-islands, and well, I think, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm right there, and I haven't really completed that much so far behind me because it's just bugged, like really bugged, and a lot of the things I've done here already have been completed but were bugged, and I had to go back to them later on to complete them. It's one of those things where you have to kind of go away from it, forget about it for a few hours, decide, oh, I'll check on it again in a few hours, and then it's working again. Does it suck? Yes. Oh, terrible. It's awful. I really hope that they can smooth this stuff out. I mean, by launch would be nice, but it's 2 weeks from early access, and I'm thinking probably won't have this smoothed out a month into launch. I hope before that, they can pull some magic out of their sleeves, but I feel like this is going to be something that we're going to be seeing for a few weeks after launch. Maybe just 2, hopefully just 2. I'm going to say probably about a month. I mean, the game's fun, and completing those quests in beta, I'm basically just running through quests. I'm testing builds, stat placements, how I'm thinking I want to play my character. I started putting points into enchanting, just to see how leveling a profession seriously would be while leveling my character. And it's hard, I think enchanting may be one of the harder ones, obviously. I don't know if it's obvious or not, but yes, for people playing the beta, that seems to be the case. And I started recording in a bug quest here. I had to talk to Hrogar. I can't talk to him. The option doesn't come up in the dialogue. I guess I could go back to doing this. It's probably what I'm gonna do here. I'll start doing that while I'm talking to you guys. I really needed to vent a bit about how bugged these quests are. Excuse me. And I know, they added quite a few things since the last beta weekend, like collision, and I don't know, the difficulty. They did say that they made the difficulty harder, and it's noticeable. It really is. I'm pretty much doing the same build I did for the last beta weekend, and I don't know if it's the Ebonheart Pact, because last time I played the Daggerfall Covenant, I don't know if it's just a different zone that's more difficult, or if, it's more difficult. I'm assuming it's just because they made it more difficult. And I like it. World bosses, can't solo them, there might be some builds that, can kite them pretty well, but they're, often more than, just one. There's a world boss right here. It's a hive, it's a nest, it's just waves of insects. It's I mean, if you can solo it, then good for you, but I saw some people that just, you know, whole group just died. I like that. I like...
trapped up here like Nick's hounds hunting a lizard. Thank Vivek the brutes were too stupid to try going around the rock. They just stood down there and snapped at my feet.
Can you return the family's steed?
I'm sure going to try. Please, find my brother, Dedrus. The Covenant soldiers were hot on his heels.
Alright, I'm gonna try doing some questing while I'm talking to you guys, too. That right there is a symbol for, like, a dead player. You can revive them if you have a soul stone for their appropriate level. Right now I'm doing a quest where I'm trying to rescue people. I'm level 10 right now, so it's not too tough for me right now. I see a lot of dead players. That's pretty interesting, actually. And and for the beta weekend, I'm surprised that there's actually few people around me. Like, there's some highly populated areas, like the roads and stuff are pretty populated, but like in the actual quest zones, only a few people. It's interesting. Oh, this guy's reviving. He's actually using one of his soul stones to revive this player. This guy, he's probably AFK. I would say it's probably not worth it. Oh, is that a... I wonder. So he tried to revive him. I don't know if his soul gem was consumed or not, and I don't know if he was having to accept the resurrection or not, because it gives me the option to resurrect him, and I'm not gonna waste the soul gem on it. But it would really suck if he had his soul gem consumed. I don't know. Oh yeah! I love the great sword. Alright, I'm gonna talk to this guy.
The soldiers are gone? Thank Alexia! I thought no one would come before they got tired of taunting me. They kept talking about what they do with their knives.
Have you seen your mother and your sister?
We got split up. The last I saw Drathyra, she and Mother were just ahead of the invaders. There's a cave at the edge of the pools. Drathy, Mevis, and I used to play there. I'll bet that's where they went.
Can you return to the family's stead?
Yes. Now that those soldiers are gone, I'm going to make a run for it. Wish me luck.
Good luck. So yeah, it doesn't look like he wasted a soul gem. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But yeah, so on my, on my map I can tell that this glowing black marker means that there's a new quest. So, ooh, that was noisy. I don't know what that was.
That was chaos. Pure chaos.
What was?
The Covenant attack. The worst part was the Guar. They smelled our blood and stampeded. Now they're out here in the sulfur pools. Some drowned in the waters. Poor, stupid things.
How can I get them to return?
Put a harness on them. Say a few calm words. They're like children or Breton slaves. I've only got one harness left. The rest got scattered in the attack, but I bet you can find them. When you're done, speak to Janae.
I'll look for him. So, yeah, I'm debating whether I want to record my playthrough with Elikor or not. Elikor really is my role-playing, avatar, and I'll probably die a lot. But that's all part of playing the game, of course. Examine this Guar. Mouths with legs. These heavy leather straps and yokes are used to attach a minecart to a Guar for towing. Okay. I'm going to grab these things. Enter the cave. But there's some Guar I need to grab. What? Collect Guar harness, send Guar home. So yeah, harnesses, you know. Like I said, I haven't really been paying attention to the story because I don't want to ruin it. For when I actually play it at launch. Oh yeah, I love, you know, if there's any advice I can give anyone, it's stun. Stun, stun, stun. And the two best ways of doing that, especially for a heavy weapon character, just be purely for the fact that with a heavy weapon, you have to more like time your attacks because they're gonna do a lot of damage if you hit with them, but because you're attacking so slowly, you need to make sure that you don't attack them when they're blocking. Because if you attack them while they're blocking, they're gonna screw you up. Oh, sending this guy home. Can I send you home? I'm not sure if I have the option to send them home. That looks like yet another bug. Extremely buggy beta weekend so far. I'm just gonna go inside the cave. If I can't save these guys, then there's no point. Oh! Here we go, here's one I can attach a harness to. So this guy gets a harness and he runs home. That's cool. Wonder if I can... This guy's not getting it. Huh. I know I have more than one harness. I love the combat in this game. It's really phenomenal. And, you know, I might die a lot now that it's harder, but it really is just too much fun. I'm trying to have my drink while I play some of this wonderful beta weekend. I don't really like piercing javelin. It's the one where like the light spear comes out of my character. I don't really like that ability because a light spear sounds stupid to me, but it's powerful, and the min-maxer in me makes me want to, you know, have an ability that's clearly going to help me in combat. Sunfire is nice. I actually have Sunfire. I have Sunfire level up to Vampire's Bane, so, you know, its dot damage does more than its initial damage. And just throwing that on someone for real cheap. And like, as a Templar, you know, I'm the only class that has a straight heal ability. I'm pretty sure. And I like that. I like having a heal, that's for sure. My weapon is almost out of charge. It's expensive, which sucks, but it's nice to be able to, you know, I'm in a jam. And the problem right now is that all of my abilities are magicka consuming abilities. It's not a huge problem because I've been putting all my points into magicka, see? And they're all magicka abilities, but I'm really waiting until I get uppercut. I'm not far from it, but it's a high stamina costing ability, I know, but it's CC, it has CC, and it does a lot of damage. So, it morphs nicely too. So it's one of those things where I'm not using stamina much, so you know, if I have some extra stamina, might as well do some really nice attack. And when you're one-on-one with an enemy, it's simple. It's not hard at all. Oh, double kill. Oh, this is glowy. I don't know. This is an extreme glow, and it doesn't happen in third person, but my Solar Barrage, which is my Dawn's Wrath, my favorite tree. All these abilities look cool. Solar Barrage is an AoE, but it causes this strange ray of light on my UI. It's really annoying. That's a optional dungeon for those that like to go around exploring random dungeons. Sky shards are usually in there, and you know what? I really could use an extra sky shard. Once you start putting points into crafting, it makes you really appreciate your skill points. They're very valuable, and it's a great thing that they give you so many in the game, but yeah, you know, it takes time to get them. Time and patience. I have to go down if I want to get them. But, I think I do want to do it. Oh. Oh. That almost killed me. Oh my gosh. Oh, so close. It's okay, I was looking at the map and thinking about which shrine I'd arrive at. I think it would be this one. It doesn't matter if you, it doesn't matter if you have discovered a shrine or not. You'll get revived there if anything happens.
Damn the gods, why is
So,
it always
not all of these like torch random dungeons give you quests. Sometimes you just have to go in there and kill some named character and get some sweet experience and a sky shard most cases. But sometimes they give you a quest, which quests give extreme experience, and it's nice.
Oh, you're not who I thought you were. I'd clear out, stranger. Spiders in this cave. Lots and lots of spiders.
You seem a bit jumpy. Are you alright?
I'll live. One of the spiders got a piece of me, and the venom's doing some strange... Wow, my blood tastes really green right now. Anyway, we have reports of goblins attacking the locals out here. They normally live in this filthy hole.
Did you see any goblins in there? Green tasting blood. That cracks me up.
Only dead ones. It's strange. The little bastards normally have their bugs on a short leash. Something's happened to them. I probably shouldn't go back in there. Will you look around inside? Find what I couldn't?
Yeah. You got the right man.
Good. Good. I think I'll have a sit down out here. The wind seems very gooey, doesn't it? Very squishy.
I think, are you sure you're alright, or what did the goblins do to send you out here? Let's ask if she's okay.
Oh, yes, yes. I think so. Is it normal for your guts to move when you're standing still? Or your eyeballs to crawl up inside your head? Right, I'm fine. Fine.
Oh, this... what's her name? Hjager? She is tripping balls right now. How did the... Alright, what did the goblins
They
do?
managed to take some of their spiders and attack a hold here in Stonefalls. One of the only proud Nord households in the Ashlands. And it comes under attack from beasts. Bah!
Stone Falls is the only Nord place here, huh? Alright, well, so here we go. Doing Stone Falls. A little treat for you guys, I guess, because, you know, it's a dungeon and all. Alright. A note. Note from Gigrin. The cave, my friend, lies north of Keegrenmore. As I have said many times, the fungus there grows to amazing size. I know you don't believe me. I know you have called me a lying shellback. Shellback, like a turtle? But I tell you, it's true. May the hiss dry my scales if I speak false. Okay, so an Argonian said that. Alright, I can hear fighting. And you can see the map, and there's some bugs with the map. Alright, so I thought there's some search the hollow. Okay, I'm not really sure what I'm searching for. So many bug quests that I'm not really sure at all what to expect as far as anything goes. Yeah, but stunning, you see how that works? Like, stunning is pretty much the way to go. Because you stun them, not only do you do a much more extreme amount of damage to them, but they're not going to be doing as much damage to you because they're stunned. And then if you heavy attack them while they're stunned, they fall over. So they're not only stunned, but they're like on the ground, like. I'm just gonna start saying random consonants. It's amazing. There's a lot of spiders though. That's the bad thing. Oh yeah, heavy attack. Alright, I don't even know who I'm hitting. Get back here, you damn spider. Alright, see, and I like the fact that it's an initial damage and a dot. It's good all around. I'm talking about Vampire's Bane, of course. Of course, I like to say of course. But I feel like not all times is it that obvious. I don't know. Oh. The great thing about these tiny mobs too is they often do things that are really susceptible to stun. Yeah, right there you just... They try to, like, eat their dead to revive health. I think they're reviving health. I don't ever let them do it, but, you know, they're standing on top of their dead teammate, and they're not taking very much damage. I don't know if it's like a shield or something, but I don't let them do it. I assume spiders are cannibalistic. Whew, man, I hate spiders. Sorry for you jumpy people out there. Oh. Yeah, I got it. Oh man, chests give a good amount of experience, I'll tell you what. And then of course when I try to open the chest, they attack me. They give you a good amount of experience and they usually give you some pretty good loot. Like that. Increase Mundustone effect by 5%. That's divines. That's a trait you want. So always try to unlock chests. Even if you're bad at it, I suggest becoming good at it because the chests give you some incredible stuff. Oh, always block heavy attacks. They hurt you a lot if they hit you, so don't let them hit you. Is the point. I'm kind of by myself in this dungeon, which is interesting. I'm not always... Oh. Oh. Someone is doing something nasty. Alright. Doing the ultimate. Ultimate is pretty good. Oh, and I can hear another thing. Oh. Heal. Oh. Yeah, see? You know, it's not hard if you, you do a good build, I guess. I don't know. I think my build's pretty good. And you, you know, pay attention. And it's harder to pay attention in first person. There's no doubt about that. But you know, you can do it. It's possible. Just pay attention to the ground below you. Ah, man. I haven't seen a soul shard yet. That kind of bugs me. Oh shit. I don't like the way that the radial swipe in my ultimate looks. It doesn't really matter, I guess, so, because it's strong. I like the supernova, without a doubt. Oh, see, I am at the end, because there's a Sky Shard right there. That's a good thing, too, is they're pretty obvious. Sky Shard. Boss, somewhere around here. But, you know, doing these is beneficial as all hell. Sky Shard. 3 Sky Shards. Sky Shards. And you get a skill point. Quest, right here. General Syrian, I know you're going to face real challenges in Stonefall. The Dark Elves are a proud people and they won't give up without a fight. That's why I sent along copies of this treatise I wrote and non-standard magical military techniques. Hope you find it useful. Gabriel Benil. Covenant mages are trained in numerous magical and meta-magical techniques. Meta-magic, ooh. Ideally suited for a battlefield, but not every battlefield features opposing troops arrayed in lines. Keep walls to knock down. Oh. Oh, yeah, I guess you don't get to read it anymore, dang. And I'm wondering if there's a boss anywhere. Usually there's a boss. Oh, it's below me. That's funny. Yeah, usually there's a boss, because if there is a boss, you get an achievement. Unlock. Someone's getting one. Someone's getting a Sky Shard. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm planning on spending my skill point on. I haven't. I'm really trying to do a crafting. This is the interesting thing about crafting too. Is because of the skill points required to go into crafting, not everyone is going to want to waste skill points on crafting techniques, which means that people that want to be good crafters are going to be valuable. I really think that this crafting mechanism is phenomenal because of the fact that, like, we're gonna find people that really are going to be craftsman characters. They've put a lot of their skill points into it, you know, and of course people that do all of the veteran rank content and are yeah, it sucks. I thought there would be like a boss up here or something. Oh, and I'm falling to partial death. But I didn't die because there's people here already. See? I guess there's no boss. Oh, and you can press the right mouse button to zoom out. I don't know where I am. Am I in here? Yeah, I'm in there. Oh, that was weird. Usually the screen loads pretty well, but you could definitely see some weirdness there. Ah, I can't remember what I was saying. Basically, I think what I was saying was putting your skill points. Basically, it's your skill points matter, as they matter like hell. I mean, you know, it's the cool thing about a skill like this game is that your skill points are definitely going to be worth everything, even at early levels. You know, and obviously at later levels, you're gonna have more of them. See, I wish I would have taken Nova. Nova's amazing, but it costs a lot more, so I was trying to test things out with Radial Sweep. It morphs. I don't really know what into, but I'm sure it's pretty good. So what to do next? Additional ultimate on using these abilities is good, because that means I can use Radial Sweep even that more often. I might do that, actually, because that's actually really good. Ultimate is really powerful. Cleave, I've been thinking about Cleave for a little while. Once I hit level 15, I can get my weapon swap, and I think I'm going to do Restoration Staff. But that's strictly healing. I'm also using light armor, but not very much. I'm trying to keep my heavy armor, and I can get this Juggernaut so that my melee attacks do more damage. And it's a thing because Magicka makes your staves do more damage, but Stamina makes my two-handed sword do more damage. So I'm not increasing my two-handed sword damage by increasing my Magicka, but I can use my abilities more. It's a trade-off. Conditioning, and then see, I can do my enchanting. I can actually improve which aspects I can use, and I have. You know, this is actually, I hope you guys get some of this wisdom I'm about to give you. I have a Rakuta, which is an epic level enchanting rune. It's something I'm not going to be able to use for a while, but you can still get them early on in the game. Just to, you know, start collecting, stockpiling, or you can sell them to some crafter that is an enchanter. You know, for some big money. I'm sure you could sell this for a good 300 gold in Zone right now. Maybe more. I'm not even kidding. Maybe more. I haven't paid attention to city chat in a while. I don't even know if there's a city chat. I think it's all Zone chat. It's crazy. This game's chat is strange because there's no designated city chat. Unless zone chat does become like city chat when you're inside a city. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm enchanting, so putting a point into enchanting would give me the ability to use some of the aspect runes. And notice that it is aspect improvement and potency improvement. So these are essence runes. This is, you can always use essence runes. Essence runes are always going to stay the same. You're going to always want to grab essence runes. There might be more powerful essence runes, I don't really know, but there isn't any essence runes improvement, so I'm assuming that they all stay the same. Then there's potency runes, and every enchanting is going to need one of each type of rune. So you gotta always have one essence, you gotta always have one potency, and this is level 1, but some of them are level 2. I don't know if I have any with me, but I have the level 2 potency. See, 2 out of 9. 2 out of 9, that's right. 9 skill points, 4 skill points, a lot of skill points. And I can use the next level of potency. But these are aspect runes, and they're the hardest to find. Yeah, they're really hard to find. And you need to have one of these too. So you get like a bazillion of these essence runes that you don't need to have any level up for. You find like a good number of these potency runes that you do need to level up for, and then you find none of these aspect runes. It's hard to find an aspect rune, and then even when you get an aspect rune, sometimes you can't use it because it's above your level. And that's why you need to improve your aspect rune. Now, I'm assuming that an aspect rune of this level I wouldn't be able to enchant on my weapon right now, because it would be, I don't know, require a level 20 weapon, and I'm only level 10. Sorry. But, you know what? That doesn't even matter, because if I did have the ability to enchant it, I could figure out which type of level 20 rune is selling for the most right now, and then excuse me, and then I could create that rune because I put my skill point into it and be like, I just made 15,000 gold because I made a rune that someone was going to, you know, pay 15,000 gold for. You know, you'd have to put the time into searching for someone that needed that type of rune, and since it's probably not like a veteran rank rune or a level 50 rune, you know, it's probably not going to happen where someone's going to want that rune. But, you know, it happens. It does happen, you know. And at least in World of Warcraft, where you could do twinking, it happened. But, you know, if anyone decided they wanted to just be hardcore, you know, PvP, for instance, it means that they'd want runes to become competitively in PvP at an earlier level. And see, I didn't get this unlocked, so that means I didn't, you know, kill the boss for it.
Ah, you're back. Sorry about earlier. I'm feeling better already. What news from the spider hole?
I found this journal. There was a Covenant mage controlling the spiders. See, I didn't find the mage, so I probably didn't finish it.
Those crafty bastards. Use the beastmen's own bugs to drive them out of the caves. Then the beasties raise havoc with the civilians. Crafted milk-drinking sots they are. Good.
Yeah, I completed a quest, but I didn't complete it because I didn't kill the mage. I completed 50 quests, though. Yeah, and it's probably one of those things where the... Oh, I leveled up too! Alright, sweet. See, I've been putting all my points into Magicka, 1 point in health, because all I've been needing is Magicka, and I do need a lot of it. One thing I really want... Oh, I have 2 skill points now. One thing I really want is Uppercut, but I'm still a little ways from it. And I'm still a little ways from these. So what I'm thinking is heavy armor. Silver bolts is good. The Fighter's Guild ability. Because there's a lot of Daedra in your quest, and being able to fuck Daedra up is nice. Is it a stamina ability? Yes, it's stamina too. I could probably pull a few of those off. See? That's good. 5% chance to do banish damage. And that's it. At that level, basically, this banish damage right here, it does like a certain amount of damage. As you can see, at my level, it does 306 damage. But basically, it's a 5% chance to banish, because 306 damage, if you're fighting a mob at your level, is going to destroy that mob. They're gonna burst into flames, motherfucker. And they do. I've seen it before. I've seen it. So, I as Elicor, another thing, if you guys decide we wanted to do a let's play, I want to be persuasive in the Mages Guild. Mages Guild, you can only level up with lore books. Even says right here, improve this skill by increasing your rank in the Mages Guild. Collect special lore books to increase your rank in the Mages Guild. So it says specifically that lore books, which you have to kind of look around for, is the way to level up your Mages Guild. But accumulating knowledge, you know, makes sense. And the first thing you can collect in the Mages Guild, aside from this beautiful thing, Meteor, that is a sweet skill. Deal a lot of damage, flame damage to target, and then 86 damage to nearby enemies. Sorry, I'm terrible at talking. All affected enemies are knocked back. So, I mean, I guess it's not great, but I mean, it's a pretty good AoE, you know, single target. You know, if you throw this up on a boss that has a bunch of ads automatically started with it, it's a good opener. As long as you have your ultimate ready. Persuasive Will, though, that's just purely a role-playing aspect for me. And I'm a role player. I really am. I'm gonna play this game like a role playing, like ESO, like an Elder Scrolls. Like I'm gonna play this game like it's an Elder Scrolls game. You know? So, you know, bug quests, it kind of ruins the role playing mechanic. I really hope. I mean, I don't even know what to do about it too. I'm even thinking that it may be worth waiting until the game has been bug-freed-ish. No, all code has bugs. There's just no way around it. Speaking as a developer, all code has bugs. And, you know, if you don't want it to have bugs, you know, time and money. But I'm thinking that maybe it's worth waiting until I make my my alt. I have an alt that is the Let's Play character for ESO, and I can create it that's, you know, maybe Elicor isn't as, you know, as much as I love my armored mage. I mean, a battle mage is pretty popular, and I'm willing to do it. Hands down, it'll be fun. But you know, if he's not going to be popular, then well, why not do an alt? So, you know, it's a possibility, and then it'll be less bug free, because, you know, if Elcor runs into a bug, sadly, you know, it's gonna be lore breaking. You're gonna be like, well, this character, NPC, boss, doesn't show up. There's nothing we can do about it. Damn. You know, story is destroyed by bug. And later on in the game, that's not gonna happen as much. What I'm really thinking is that Elicor will probably be the end game stuff that I show off, and I feel like that makes sense. Like, you know, I play Elicor on my own, kind of just play by myself, get to know the game, and then, you know, the game gets to a point where it's, you know, relatively bug free. I start playing an alt to show you guys leveling, but I can also have an endgame character, so I can show you guys some pretty good endgame stuff. I thought I could interrupt his flame breath, but it can't be interrupted. So I think it'd be the best of both worlds. You know, I might have to wait a little bit longer for my, you know, my content to come out. I don't have very many people watching anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, you know, come out with endgame and then a let's play. I think overall that's a great idea for my channel. Attach. Go home. See? I did it. No bug. I love when there's no bug quest, because then I can actually go complete the quest and get the experience. Quests give so much experience. It's awesome. It's just like questing. It's like testing. You gotta test. You just have to test. Just a test. Oh man, you know, just gotta test. Always, constantly testing. I hope you guys got that reference, by the way. Because I'd feel pretty dumb if you guys didn't. I hope you got this far into the video. I mean, this is a pretty long video so far. Still can't interrupt the fire breath. I try to bash as much as possible so I can get a feeling for what is bashable or not bashable. It sounds like it should be one of the 7 dwarves. Bashable. Bashable! If I was a dwarf, my name would be Bashable. Maybe I'll make that my alt's name, Bashable. I'm totally gonna make, like, my alt a dwarven character. I don't know. Which elven race should be most dwarvish, I suppose? Probably the Ultimer, I think. Maybe the Bossimer. Maybe the Bossimer. Especially since there's such a disadvantage right now. That's what I'm gonna do.
A fine job. Most of the herd has come home.
I'm glad they made it.
The Othris use these animals to haul carts of silver to market, but they don't care about them like I do. Whether or not you care about the Guar, you've helped them. And me, I think I owe you this.
Jewelry, as this quest reward is. Not the easiest to come by at my level. This one is a health recovery, as the other two I have are Magicka and stamina recovery. I don't really need stamina recovery, so I think I'm going to switch it up for the stamina recovery with the health recovery. My light armor increases, and every time you do a quest, like, it's not your level that increases, it's the abilities that you have hotbarred that are increased. So, remember that. What quality is Kuta? Period. If you press the period key with the right caret key above it, you can look at things. In chat, you get the arrow. Basically, you get the cursor with you, and you can click on things in chat that are linked. And this is a legendary aspect rune. Basically, the the most fucking rare thing you can get, in my opinion. Let me look at that. Let's see. It's a level 4 aspect rune, is what it says. Let's go to enchanting. Level 4 aspect rune, yeah. So you need all 4 points in aspect improvement to use it, legendary. So this person is trying to figure out what quality a Kuta is. And he's saying the best there is, yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much the best thing you can fucking get in the game. Oh, I look forward to being an enchanter. Enchanting is going to be hard as hell to level. But enchanting, wait, how much space do I have? 81, okay. Enchanting is the programming of ESO. Hogar. Enter the cave. Into the cave, so yeah, the cave. So yeah, it's the programming of ESO, which is why I want to do it. That's because I'm, you know, programmers. A little biased toward programmers. For those of you interested in hearing this, I am aspect rune. See, these are hard to get, and I have the keen eye, so I can see them easier because, you know, I may be drunk right now, but when they're glowing bright with like that, oh, I can see them. Obviously, can see them. So I'll never miss a precious aspect rune. Oh, someone's sick.
Why? Why did they do this?
What happened to your mother? Oh, you're cute too. You're a cute little dark elf.
He stabbed her. Merciful 3, he stabbed her. Why did he do that? We did nothing to threaten them.
Calm down. Who stabbed her?
The captain of the Covenant soldiers. His
Fucking
blade was
Covenant.
poisoned. I can already see the edges of Mother's wound blackening. I must be calm. I can't lose my wits like some rattle-brained Altmer.
Smart girl. What can we do to save her?
He said he had an herbal antidote. He actually waved the bottle in my face.
What?
He said I could have it if I, well, entertained him and all his men. I spat in his face.
I can't say I blame him. That's in my head. That is in my head. Alright. I'll get the antidote for him. Where is he now?
He went
From him.
south to our guar barns. Said he wanted to hear the beast scream. We keep grief brandy in the storage shed there. Light some on fire. I bet that'll get his attention.
So this is a perfect example as to why the game is rated mature. I mean, it's pretty much the charm of the quest right here. Oh, stunned you. You are screwed now. Alright. Excuse me, guys.